Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here. What I got for you today is a review of the HJ Toys W606-7 Thunder. Now, what is the Thunder? As you can see, it is a Wi-Fi FPV quadcopter, but I gotta say, it's nothing special Wi-Fi FPV. It's just a 640 by 480 low resolution camera Wi-Fi FPV. Its camera can be tilted up or down, and that's one good thing about it. But I wasn't really interested in the camera. Look at the thing. It's just a cool looking design. That's why I was interested in reviewing this particular quadcopter. I normally don't review VGA Wi-Fi FPV flyers anymore, except for this one. This one stood out. Looking at it, it's really cool looking motor covers on this thing. Cool spaceship look to the fuselage. Just an overall neat looking quadcopter. It's got lights in these pods here for night flying, and that's about it. Now it is powered, if I remember correctly. Let's open it up. Yeah, by a huge 1,000 milliampere hour 3.7 volt battery. That's huge for toy quadcopters. So hopefully that'll give us some flight time on this thing. So closing that back up. Other than that, it's got metal, aluminum alloy arms for it, and that's about it. So I want to switch on the top. Let's go over its controller. Its controller looks professional. It's got these switches on it, you know. This is for headless mode. You turn headless mode by bringing this switch down. You do one key return. Now it's just, you know, toy grade one key return, where that fly backwards feature by activating that button there. You can turn the lights on and off to save battery power by pressing this button here. And by the way, these buttons are all well labeled. Rate button is here. Trim buttons, left and right rudder trim is there. Left and right roll trim is there. Forward and back pitch trim is there. And arming and disarming the motors is this button here to start them. And as you can see, it is a head or altitude hold quadcopter based on this stick being centered. And this shiny trim here is showing up in the sunlight. It's getting in my eyes, so I know it's showing up on the camera too, so that looks cool too. So let's fire it up and see how it performs. So first thing we're going to do is turn on the quadcopter and turn on the transmitter and bind it to the quadcopter, and unlocking the motors. Let's see here, make sure that quadcopter is on. I'm not seeing any lights. Hold on, folks. Maybe I gotta hold that button down. There we go. The lights are flickering now. I'm gonna turn the transmitter back on and off. And unlocking the motors and going up a little bit high. Give it a little throttle. Then turning off the transmitter. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. There we go. 1005. It'll shut down. So we don't need to worry about flyaways. Okay, let's set headless mode off in that direction. Actually, that direction there is because I want the sun pointing at me for headless mode. And starting the transmitter again. And unlocking the motors. Taking to the air. Oh, wait a minute. Let's land it. I forgot to start the app. Hold on, folks. Okay, this is the Cam FPV app, and we are seeing FPV. I am starting the video recording now and unlocking the motors. And first thing we'll do is go up and check out its camera. And we'll plop it right about there, and then rotate about the area. And that's its camera, folks. Doesn't actually look too bad, at least on my screen. We'll see in post-production here. You got real nice proportional control of these sticks. They got real long sticks on this quadcopter, so it's actually working very nicely. So coming down, pulling down the stick, rotating. We still got signal. Coming toward me. Yeah, we got signal now. I can see it. Bring it toward me. Plopping it about There. Going up a little higher so I can say, how do you like my shirt today, folks? Okay, let's turn on that headless mode. Headless mode. Back, forward. Going over here, turning it this way. Pushing back. So that's headless mode direction. Setting that up. Bringing it closer, 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 closer. And let's manually fly it as a follow me. This is manual follow me. I am flying it manually using headless mode. Let's go backward. And let's go to the left. You can do this with a headless mode quadcopter. That's the big advantage of headless mode in my opinion. Although for beginners it helps them maintain orientation. Okay, let's go out a little further and try that one key return. One key return. Here it comes. And as you see, don't depend on one key return. It does not mean it's going to fly back toward you. It's just going to fly the opposite direction of headless mode, which happens to be this way. And here it comes. So off, headless mode off. Okay, we're going back to flying normal. I'm going to stop the video camera right now and then restart it. And let's see how this thing flies. Let's go to higher rate. Where's the rate button on this? Speed. This is second rate. It's so cool. I want to see how it flies. Does it fly as cool as it looked? Actually, not too bad. Now, the unfortunate thing is there's no flip button on this. Let's see if there's a higher rate. No. Beginner and intermediate. So let's bring it down close to us so you can see it. There it is. Going around me. Not a bad little quadcopter. So if you're looking for a sporty looking quadcopter, it's actually a sporty flying quadcopter, it just doesn't have flips. This one's not too bad. Bringing it overhead. Cool looking quadcopter. Relatively easy to fly with it, especially with the headless mode. Oh, can I get this guy? He's gonna get away from me. He got away from me. I don't bother the snow geese. I bother the ravens, but not the snow geese. I try not to. Yeah, they come here every winter when it gets too cold up north and spend the winter here in Ridgecrest. Easy to fly, very stable. I'm getting a thumbnail right now. I'm just walking around it. Let me go this way, get the sun at its front. Go up a little higher. Cool looking quad. W606 from HJ Toys. Never heard of HJ Toys. Brand new company. And, you know, so-so camera, but cool looking quad. I'm just surprised this doesn't have a flip button, but that's fine. That'll make the motors last longer. We'll go up one more time here. Oh, we still got power on that. Well, that's a 1,000 milliampere hour battery. And I'm just trying to aim the camera toward our Home Depot. Where are you, Home Depot? Oh, you're over there. And rotating, 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 rotating. And coming back down. Good flyer. Should be a good beginner's quadcopter. You know, as beginners, the first thing you should be practicing is out and backs. Let me show you that what I mean there. Demonstrate that. Just go pitch forward, pitch back, and then try to keep it in front of you with the left-right stick. And pitch forward, and then pitch back. Since we got a lot of time with this particular quadcopter, it's a long flyer. And then the next thing you try, after you get that done well, go forward, then rotate the quadcopter, point it back toward you, and then pitch forward and bring it back to you. And then stop and hover, rotate the quadcopter to point it away from you. Go forward and use a little roll to keep it in front of you if it gets off to the left. Then turn it to the right this time and push forward and bring it back to you. And use a little roll to keep it in front of you. And this, you know, eventually you'll learn how to finally coordinate it with both pitch and roll for your turn. Pitch and roll in a turn to get smooth turns. Yeah, I guess this would be a good learn to fly. A real good learn to fly. Lots of flight time on it. It'll use other batteries. That's a big battery there, so there's plenty of room for other batteries with red JST connector. It uses red JST connector on its battery, so you can use others. They'll fit in there because that battery's so big. Okay, is it starting to get low now? Let's turn that off. Start the camera one more time. Yeah, I'll just keep the sticks in the picture. There we go. I think we're getting low here because it's starting to get sluggish in turns. So I'm going to take that as its battery is getting low. I'm not going to take it all the way down because I don't want to hurt its battery. And we're going to land it right there. Oh, it's decided to land itself right there. So this is the HJ Toys W606. Really cool looking quadcopter. You know, low res camera, not really meant for aerial video, but it'll give you a taste of FPV, just a small taste. But it's a good flyer, and it really looks cool. So I hope you enjoyed this flight. Let me hold it up one more time. Quadcopter 101, signing out.